Now at 6 o'clock, new tariffs on everything from cars to clothes.
My biggest worry is that what is being communicated to the public as wanting to be helpful will actually have the opposite effect.
Reaction from local businesses bracing for the impacts.
And another blow to Harney County communities where floodwaters tested positive for E. coli. I'll tell you what you need to know to stay safe.
Also this hour at 6:20, we'll take you to Alaska for a bird's eye view of Mount Spur, which, by the way, is expected to erupt sometime this year. The 6 o'clock hour of sunrise starts right now.
Good morning and happy Thursday to you. I'm China Green.
And I'm Drew Carney. We have Rod Hill and Chris McGinnis joining us here as well. So, Rod, we typically lead off with you, but we are going to check in with Chris first because he has a traffic alert for us.
Yeah, we've got a trifecta of traffic alerts right now. I want to pick it up in Sherwood, Washington County. This is the most significant that we can see right now. 99W, remains blocked near Sunset Boulevard. This is that bike pedestrian overpass that had the road closed a few weeks ago, you may recall. Crews have been here for a good 30 minutes, and it appears that southbound traffic right now is not getting through that intersection. We'll keep you posted on this. Photojournalist Eric Patterson is headed to the scene. We also have another crash farther south on 99W near Shepherd Road. This is about 4 miles north of Lafayette. It is creating some significant northbound slowing. And heading into the Wilsonville area, it's just north of Donald, there's a wreck on I-5 northbound. I'm not sure, this is probably not related, but this is at the Wilsonville exit ramp. You can see a car over on the shoulder. So, Rod, it's starting to turn into a fairly busy morning on the roads. We'll keep you posted.
Yeah, thank you for that, Chris. We have some light showers lingering out there. Astoria, the wet spot, if you will, but there are some showers continuing to pop around Portland, Canby, Sandy, and then it's snowing with the snow-covered Highway 26 up at Government Camp. In the West Hills, here's our live camera from the Oregon Zoo. 41 degrees. Winds are light. We're 45 out at the airport. This will be a day with the early morning lingering shower chance that becomes mostly sunny as the day gets going. 51 at noon, high temperature later today, a pleasant 59 degrees.
Thank you, Rod. Top story here at 6 o'clock in Southeast Oregon. A flood warning has been extended for the Silvies River in Harney County. More than 1,000 people remain under evacuation orders because of severe flooding. And the sheriff's office also says that E. coli has been detected in those floodwaters.
Sunrise reporter Thomas Schultz joins us in the newsroom. So, Thomas, what else are authorities saying here?
Well, good morning, guys. And they're telling people to stay away from floodwaters and to not let children or pets play in it. If you need to enter the water, the sheriff's office is urging people to wear rubber boots, gloves, and waders to minimize exposure to E. coli. Once people leave floodwaters, they should wash clothes and keep attire worn in that water separate from all their other clothing. This E. coli outbreak is happening after weeks of flooding ravaged parts of southeast Oregon. Historic levels of snowmelt overwhelmed rivers and streams, damaging homes all throughout the Burns area. The Silvies River is near a flood stage and expected to stay that way into next week. Some people have been taking to kayaks and canoes to navigate these flooded areas. Thousands are still in evacuation zones. Now, Governor Tina Kotek has mobilized state resources to help. The Department of Emergency Management is protecting critical infrastructure. The Health Authority is bringing in drinking water and offering medical services. And the Department of Human Services has supplied hygiene kits, portable toilets, and hand washing stations as well. There's also other resources available like sandbags, showers, and donated clothes to help those thousands of people who are affected. China.
Thomas, thank you. A 60-year-old FedEx worker says she's thankful to be alive after a dog attacked her in northeast Portland. A warning here, the details and photos in this story are disturbing. But last week, Giovanni Johnson said that she was walking from her car to her office at 7th and Broadway when a dog latched onto her left calf and wouldn't let go. That lasted for over 5 minutes. She says the dog's owner, who appeared to be homeless, saw what was happening and didn't do anything.
I was thinking, I don't want to lose my leg, and I want someone to help me, because the more he keeps chopping, the more I feel my leg and my foot going numb. And I mean, I had to call 911 for myself.
You keep hearing these stories over and over again, and now I'm dealing with it with my mother, and it's not fair. It's not fair.
Since the attack, Giovanni has undergone 3 surgeries to save her injured leg. The dog is with Animal Services now, who are moving to classify it as dangerous. A murder trial is underway for the man accused of shooting 2 people outside a Southeast Portland strip club. Prosecutors say surveillance video from the venue Gentlemen's Club last April proves Demaria Harris is responsible for the crime. One man survived, but 35-year-old Mario Harris was killed. The defense claims the suspect is not responsible for the shooting and argues investigators never found the murder weapon.
We've made sweeping changes to the people, processes, and overall structure of our company.
U.S. senators grilled Boeing's CEO yesterday on what the company has done to improve safety. Kelly Ortberg, we just saw a moment ago, vowed to overhaul the company's culture and put safety first. Of course, it's been a turbulent time for Boeing with safety failures dating back to the deadly 737 MAX 8 crashes in 2018 and 2019. Boeing is also in the process of renegotiating its plea deal in the criminal trial for those crashes.
Boeing cannot take the criminal case to trial. They've already basically confessed when they agreed to plead guilty.
A federal judge set a June trial date if a new deal isn't reached.
An Alaska Airlines flight from Portland to Las Vegas had to return to PDX after the crew reported a strong odor in the cockpit. Alaska Flight 757 took off from PDX around 9:30 yesterday morning. And according to flight tracking software, the 737 was climbing at 13,000 feet over Lake Oswego when it abruptly began descending and returned to the airport. Alaska Airlines hasn't said what caused the issue, but did say that there were no flames reported. Passengers were moved to another aircraft and the plane was taken out of service.
China, do you have any desire to swim in Crater Lake?
I actually have a fear of water, so no.
All right, well, never mind this story for you, but if swimming or boating in Crater Lake is on the bucket list of any of our viewers, they may want to knock it out this summer because the National Park Service is getting ready to upgrade the lake's access point, which includes the trail leading both to the lake and Wizard Island boat tours. Work is set to start next year, and it's expected to last until at least 2029. By the way, even in the middle of the summer, if you did swim at Crater Lake, the average water temperature is only about 57 degrees. All right, from swimming to eating, a handful of Oregon chefs and restaurants have been named finalists for this year's James Beard Awards. First up here, we're talking about 3 Portland establishments. Coquine gets the nod for Outstanding Restaurant. Jinju Patisserie, a finalist for Outstanding Bakery, and Scotch Lodge is a finalist for Outstanding Bar. We also have 3 chefs to shout out here. They were named finalists for James Beard Awards as well, representing 3 different restaurants from Portland to Amity down south to Ashland. The winners, by the way, in the restaurant and chef categories will be celebrated on June 16th in Chicago, Illinois, Rod Hill. There you go. James Beard Awards back, and we've got lots of local representation.
The town that does pizza and hot dogs is going to tell us?
I saw a list actually yesterday, Rod, of the best restaurant cities in America.
Yeah.
New York was number 1. Chicago was listed on this list anyway as number 2.
All right, I stand down. But it's really fascinating how often we have some of the best restaurants and award recipients in the country, right? Here's a look at our scattered radars, showers up around Astoria, and then light showers also moving down through Portland. And then if you get up into the high, oh, I loaded the wrong thing. This is the Sunset Highway. It's clear, 35 degrees chilly up over the Coast Range. I meant to load the Cascade cameras because Highway 26 at Government Camp is snow covered right now. Now that roadway will clear out with warming temperatures during the day, but FYI, if you're traveling on Highway 26 up over Mount Hood, you'll find snow early this morning. Here's our Oregon Zoo camera up in the West Hills. Currently dry, cloudy skies, 41 degrees, 44 in downtown, 41 in West Lynn. Sandy's at 40 degrees. Again, there are some light showers still scattered in the area. It's 40 degrees down in Albany. The forecast says the shower chance ends this morning, and this afternoon basically eventually just becomes sunny most areas. 53 in Tillamook, 55 in Salem. So still a little cool for an April day, but not bad. 58 in the Dalles, good at 60, 46 degrees out in Baker City. All right, for the weekend. Remember the weekend once upon a time, I had sunny both days and really warm? Well, here's the update. 59 today, becoming sunny. Sunny all day tomorrow, gorgeous day, 70 degrees. Saturday, now it looks like we'll have some cloudiness. If the cloudiness is thin enough for kind of partly sunny skies, we could still reach 70 or 72, but it's not going to be a clear blue sky day. And then Sunday, the rain showers are here. And to me, the rain chance starts right off the bat, first thing in the morning. 63 the temperature, and then showers on Monday, 58. And then brighter days with a shower chance going into the mid part of next week. And that's your update.